Hello, so this is Mech 330 for week 5. In this one we are kind of focusing a little bit on using some functions and just kind of working more on dictionaries. So for the first part of the code, we got our first function, which has the 4 values that can be manipulated when entered into the inputs later on that you will see. So, or not the inputs, but it will be entered into the function. So for the vehicle, it's a dictionary. We got what brand it is, then you change or you alter the brand. What type of vehicle it is, you alter the type. So like SUV, car, model. Is it a 4Runner? Is it a Ford F-150, etc. And then the year. So going to come back to this function in a bit. We will proceed to, so there's car 1, car 2, car 3, and then you look at all the, basically the values that get entered into that individual dictionary. And then for all cars, it gets converted into a string. So there's the string with the 3 cars, and then kind of just a little process to print it out in a way that looks pretty uniform and clean and easy to read. So go over here, car type, and then brand Ford, and then yep, basically all the information for that car, all the information for that car, and all the information for that car. Go down here. Now we are going to have a dictionary with a list in it, or a string. So favorite tools. Sanders has his 3 favorite tools, so bandsaw, drill, welder. And then Jim really likes to hit things, so his favorite stuff is hammer, jackhammer, and a sledgehammer. And then Don, etc. And so that's the favorite tools. Print it out again. Try to make it look a little clean so it's easy to read. So we go over here. You can see the 3 people with all their values. For the next part, we are going to use the dictionary, and we're going to append on to the list or the string for Sanders. And he also really wants to add in a grinder, so we're going to add the grinder in too, so he gets 4 tools. And then we are also going to update the dictionary and add in Tim with his 3 favorite tools, and then print it out. So if you go over here and look, Sanders with his added grinder, because he loves his grinder, and then Jim who likes to hit things, and then we're going to look at Tim, who we added onto the list. And then, so for the last little part is our t-shirt production, or t-shirt input. I don't know what you want to call it, but yep, we called it t-shirt production up here. So you got your 2 values, your size, and your text on the shirt. So for the shirt, you enter in your size and then the text that you want on the shirt. If we go down here, we got, so basically it has us enter in the size right here, preference of the size, and then if you enter in a blank, it's going to have a default value of large. If you enter in no, it's going to break out of the while loop. So if you only want 1 shirt, you only have to enter in 1 shirt. And then basically this is the input part. So so this is the text part. And so the automatic default value is join club mech, or you can type in the other values that you want. So, and then it prints out the dictionary. Nothing fancy about how it prints it out. It just prints it out. So if we go over here to size preference, let's say size preference extra. My keyboard wants to work. It's extra large. What do I want to say on the shirt? I love coding, and then enter. So prints out the size, extra large text, I love coding. Now we're going to examine the default values. So enter, and it's, so the shirt's a large, and it says join club mech. And just for one last one, let's say I want a small, and then what do I want it to say? You are great. Okay, so, and then, yep. So let's say I only want the 3 shirts, then I just enter in no, and that will end it. And that is this project for this week.